Bassmaster Elite Series 2026, Lake Guntersville in February. Man, I'm excited about this event. Pretty similar conditions as they had on the MLF series a couple weeks ago, except it's a little bit colder. I'm seeing some Elite Series guys in the past couple days post videos on their social media breaking ice. And so a lot of the coves, from what I can tell, are completely iced over. Jordan Lee posted one, grass mats completely froze over. I don't think we're going to see anybody punching grass through the ice, but you never know. So when you think about what they're going to use this weekend, you really have to go back to the Major League Fishing event a couple weeks ago in the periods when they weren't using forward-facing sonar. From what I could tell, a huge player was a orange trap of some kind. Pretty much everybody in the top 10, or a large majority of them in the top 10, were throwing something like this in their non-forward facing sonar events. Mark Daniels Jr. tore him up on this. Jacob Wheeler tore him up on this. I believe, if I remember correctly, Zach Burge was throwing something real similar too. So you got to think that's going to be a player, even though it is a little bit colder. If it were me, I'm no professional, obviously, but I would think when there's a little bit colder water, just that little bit of difference, I believe you're going to have to slow it down even more than that, especially outside the bite windows. I think something like that could play big early in the morning and midday when the bite window opens up. But I think between those major bite windows, you're going to see people fish really slow. I'm thinking a compact jig, jerk bait with long pauses. You might even see a Ned rig come out here and there. So who do you pick? Who is going to win with that kind of fishing style and no forward-facing sonar is allowed, which I'm also really excited about. I don't have anything against forward-facing sonar, except for most of the time it's boring to watch. So Lake Guntersville, no forward-facing sonar is just going to be an entertaining tournament, and I can't wait to watch it. So if you think about who excels with those baits that I just brought up, the first two guys that I think of when I think of a jerk bait, Justin Hamner and Hank Cherry. Now, Justin Hamner, I don't know how he is with a jerk bait outside of forward-facing sonar. I think jerk bait with forward-facing sonar, Justin Hamner is probably the best. I just don't know how he is without it. I would assume that the knowledge he's gained watching fish on forward-facing sonar with a jerk bait, he's probably the best in the world, right up there with the best in the world, even without forward-facing sonar. So Justin Hamner, I think, is going to be a guy to watch with a jerk bait. Another guy to watch with a jerk bait, obviously, Hank Cherry. Won a Bassmasters Classic, I think, solely on a jerk bait, and that was pre-forward-facing sonar. I think forward-facing sonar was out, but it hadn't really taken off yet, and he dominated with it. And now, who to pick outside of the jerk bait world? Everybody on tour, pretty much, I feel like is good with a jig, and I think a jig is going to be a big player. Fishing it slow, especially downsizing, I think will be a big deal. If you don't downsize, I mean, probably catch fewer fish, but we're not out there to catch a bunch of fish. This ain't Major League Fishing. Need 5 good bites. And when I think of 5 good bites, I think of in tough conditions. When I think of 5 good bites in tough conditions, I think of Jason Christie, Kyle Welcher, and Bill Owen. Bill Owen, he's a hammer on a jig. He's a hammer on a jig. So is Jason Christie. And Bill Owen, he can flat fish slow and fish good in tough conditions. I think Bill Owen is going to be one to watch on this here. If he can get those 5 bites, I think he'll be the right ones to get him all the way to the end of the weekend. Jason Christie, same deal. Man, that guy can throw anything with the best of them. There's nothing that he's not good at. Maybe we'll even see a spinnerbait Jason Christie's the king of a spinnerbait. Slow rolling a big thumping spinnerbait. Jason Christie might make it all the way to the end doing that. Kyle Welcher, jig fishing extraordinaire, tough bites. Kyle Welcher will be tough to beat, I think. I think he can find all 5 bites all 4 days. In the comments, I want you to give me your top 3 to 5 baits that you think will prevail this weekend. Ones that'll really stick out after you get done watching it. You'll be like, man, no, that one right there, that bait or those 2 baits, those 3 baits, those were key to win this event. I want you to comment below before day 1 of the Elite Series. Tell me which ones you think it is, and then I want you to give me your top 2 or 3, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys that you think are going to end up on the last day on Championship Sunday. And after you tell me what you think it's going to take to win this, bait-wise, and who you think 3 to 5 of the guys are going to be that make it to Championship Sunday, like this video and subscribe if you would, please. Anyway, appreciate you sticking around. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Come back and see me.